Aquarius, welcome to Aether Tarot. Welcome back if you're returning, and if you're new here, we're doing a general collective reading today. So just take what resonates, leave the rest behind, flip and switch the roles if you need to. But don't try to make anything fit if it's not your reading, or if it's not your story. Just let it go. Okay. We've got a rabbit, too much concern with sexual matters. This came out in Scorpio's reading. You may be dealing with a Scorpio. But this could be, you've come through, you've gone through a breakup, you've been single for a little while now. And when I say a little while, it may have just been a few months. So this wasn't a pressing matter before, but now you're starting to feel like it's a little out of balance. You may not want a relationship right now, but you're thinking about getting your needs met in these ways. So it could be, the message is too much concern with it. Like, don't be concerned about it. Instead of, don't chase it, let it come to you, and don't let it sort of cloud your thinking, because that could be a trap where you fall into the wrong circumstances with people, just, seeing past all the things that really aren't right to be in that energy. Like, protect your energy. Just allow anybody to come in because you're wanting to get these needs met, but then you're exposing yourself to some toxic energies potentially by doing that. It's kind of like, the word is, like, you want to screen people enough. If you don't know somebody well enough, then you don't know what energies you're letting in close to you. But we've got climbing towards success with the ladder, so onward and upward. This has been happening for you for quite a few readings now. You've cut ties with toxic people, with things that don't work for you in your life, and you're just pushing forward. You're moving up, and this is quite a steep climb to success, and you're just taking it one step at a time, and you're still on the up and up. So this is good. We've got the feather. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. So somebody who's still in your life that, and maybe they have been dependable in the past, and so that's what makes it hard to kind of, like, you don't think you're going to have to keep screening people that are in your life, because this could be somebody that's been around you for quite some time, and they always have come through, and they have been sincere. But sometimes people go through different areas of life, and if it successfully beats them down, if something traumatic happens to a person, it can turn you karmic if you let it. And so it seems to me like someone in your life has, you feel like you know them, and so you can depend on them, but maybe right now you can't, for whatever reason of what they're going through, or maybe their loyalties have changed. So there's a big that's a warning there, because you don't want to depend on the wrong person for something really important to you and be let down. And yeah, this is, I guess that's all I have to say about that. We've got a man, dealings or relationship with a man, and we've got scissors, disappointment and some fears. So kind of feeling like this is the person that was undependable, that you did depend on, and you're going to need to cut them off with this, with the scissors. So, or you could be thinking of this, but this is in your future positions. So now this man could be somebody that you get sexually involved with, and they end up being undependable and insincere, and maybe they had a different set of priorities for coming in. So yeah, I'm feeling a lot on, like, protect your energy here. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the rainbow. The most difficult part of a situation is over. I feel like that is something that you were dealing with in the past. So maybe, you know, now you are ready to get out there and reconnect with people. And maybe this is bringing up this concern with sexual matters. It may not even be the fact that you're needing to get some. It may be that you're feeling like some things aren't working as well as they used to. And that could be where the concern is. And then I know for men, you get way too much in your head about that sort of stuff. It can like compound the issue. If something's not working, it's like then the concern about, is it going to work this time? Is it going to not work this time? Isn't it? That can then like lead to it doesn't work, right? So this concern is compounding the issue for somebody out there. Let's see. Anyway, this is in your current position. We've got an Empress. At the bottom of the deck, we've got a Queen of Cups. We've got the Lovers. A masculine out here could have a lot of concern about their ex or the mother of their children sleeping with somebody new. This could be the concern with sexual matters. It's like, hey, if it's over, it's over. You know, people can do what they want with their life. But this is also giving like you being in this Empress energy, especially if you're a feminine, this is you in this Empress energy. You're a mother. And maybe that's where your priorities have been for, you know, quite some time. Maybe you haven't gotten out there and dated or been sexual for a while. And so maybe that's a concern now. Like, how do I do this again? You'll be fine. You'll be fine. But like, you know, trying to get your needs met without it impacting your family or your relationships, that you know, you're keeping yours, worried about who you bring around your kids. Now obviously somebody you're just sleeping with, because you know you've been through heartbreak before. Somebody you're just sleeping with doesn't necessarily mean they're somebody you're going to introduce to your kids, but it could just be, it's kind of given like it's been a while for somebody. Somebody here could be pregnant, or like concerned about, or a masculine could be concerned that somebody is trying to get pregnant and they're not wanting to go that way with the matter. All right. We've got the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, right underneath, climbing towards success. So somebody here is coming out of financial hardship. It's starting, whatever they're working on, it's paying off. So it was like starting again from, you know, or starting something new and like from scratch, and seeing how that builds, and it is building. It is definitely building up. So it's going from, it's giving like somebody was living week to week, and now that's coming out of that, and there's starting to be some excess there. So all right, let's see with this Empress and the Lovers and the Queen of Cups. So I feel like this is all the same energy. Clarify this Empress, the Lovers, the Magician. So somebody wants to get some sex. You're manifesting the right connection coming in. But maybe it's manifesting because it's so much on your mind that it's like you're not even trying to manifest it, but it's like manifesting your fears and manifesting your dreams. I feel like this is something, it's like somebody's fantasizing so much about what they want that it's starting to manifest that way. Now, if you're a masculine, I feel like you're thinking a lot about a particular person and what it would be like to sleep with them. So, and you're trying to manifest them and clarify the Magician. Now, this is, you know, somebody really healthy. I just saw the 10 of Wands. Something is a burden. It's a bit of a burden. Maybe it's been a burden how long it's been. Or it's a burden trying to, like, get this Empress to take the plunge. This Empress isn't just going to accept anybody. She knows her worth. She knows her value. She's extremely abundant, creative, loving, nurturing, all of it. Like, she's got everything going for her. Absolutely. So, I don't know, this Empress could have been, like, all work, no play for a while. So, like, not fulfilling that personal side, that personal side of life. This could also talk about, like, this could be two women that are in a same-sex relationship. You could work with this Empress. This could have been how you met. It could be, somebody could be sleeping with somebody that they're working with. Climbing towards success. Clarify this. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. So the stress is off now. Like, you're seeing the results come in for your hard work. So I feel like you're out of this, God, what's going to happen? I can't sort of afford everything. Maybe somebody was out of work for a while, or just starting something new, and it's like, is it going to work? Don't know yet. It is now working. It is paying off. You can see this. You can see the growth, and you're getting the financial rewards come in. It may be slow but steady. So this is nice. Hangman. Now you're starting to see a different perspective with this growth, and maybe also starting to see how it can open up into other opportunities. And maybe you can also see areas where you were pushing in the wrong directions before, or wondering, I don't know, like this Hangman could also mean there's some areas that you're procrastinating on that will be successful if you get going. So let's see. You've got a different view of things now. 8 of Swords. So something in this area of success is you're feeling a bit stuck with. So I'm kind of getting that there's somebody here that there's a problem you're coming up against, and it's keeping you feeling stuck. Like you're needing to overcome this problem to get to the next level. And somebody here has like a negative belief system around their self-worth, which is impacting them financially. So this is like a and you won't be able to recognize it easily because it's going to be in your blind spot. This is like a subconscious programming that's blocking somebody from... It's like when the money starts rolling in and the self-worth doesn't correlate with the abundance. It's like there's this limiting belief here, and if you don't get rid of it, it's going to self-sabotage like the success. So what first needs to happen is that personal growth, those personal belief systems need to be really positive and really strong, which is easier said than done because it's a programming. So but there are many ways to work on these things. So let's see, what is blocking somebody from moving forward here? 3 of Wands in reverse. Somebody is stuck. stuck in their mind. Not stuck in reality, but stuck in their mind. I feel like there's a problem that you've hit somehow. And it's like stopping you from getting that next, you know, getting to that third. Like you've already made certain progress and things are working. I know sometimes we don't know we're going to like something until we do it. And maybe you've done it for a little while now and you're going, maybe this isn't for me. Maybe it's not all that it cracked up to be. Like it seemed amazing during the training, during the getting qualified. That was a great experience being a student, and then initially practicing, and then it became kind of regular every day, a bit of boredom, a bit of like round and round and round. So you could be thinking, now that I've tried it, this doesn't necessarily fulfill me. Though we do have the sun here, we've got a Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Like, I feel like this is an old programming. We've got an Ace of Pentacles coming in here with the Six of Cups. So whatever happens here, whether this is like, tried that it works, but I don't enjoy it. I don't see myself doing it for, you know, the long term. But whatever comes out of this is going to be a new financial opportunity. Or it could be, okay, I've done all the training, I've done some work, but I'm not going to make, you know, really good money until I go to a different place or work for a bigger company or go to a different part of the world and do it. So this could be where somebody's like, I can only get so far where I am. Now I need to move along because something's trapping, or maybe the season is changing where you are. You know, you could be in a tourism industry and the tourism comes and goes. So now it's time to sort of move to the next place. Let's have a look. But I feel like you're climbing towards success because you're getting experience as you go. And this is adding up, it's building up. So at this point, it's basically showing that you're the only one holding up your own success here. This could be also talking holistically about your whole life, not just about like work success. This could be like, okay, money's doing good or getting better, work's going pretty well, but you know, if I don't have this Empress in my life, then it's all for nothing. It could be feeling like, you know, without having that personal life success, then you know, what am I working towards really? So let's see, we've got someone you know is undependable and insincere, Three of Cups. This is somebody in your social group. This is a friend. Somebody comes across like, you know, pretty upright, pretty good, pretty dependable. But this is Six of Pentacles in reverse. It's like, this person might be like the kind of person that you go out and, you know, they let everybody else buy them drinks. And they're slow to put their hand in their pocket. They don't really give back. They could go out, you know, you could go out with a big group of people for dinner and they get up and leave without paying for theirs and leave it to everyone else to cover. Sort of like that. Somebody always seems to skip out on the bill. Or just never kind of like offer. Especially if they know you're generous or you've got a little bit more. They just think they don't need to even offer or try. So 10 of Cups in the reverse. This is somebody who's kind of like disrupting the happy family environment. Like maybe this is somebody you work with, but you also socialize with the people you work with. And this is like the one person that kind of like lets down the team. So, there's always one. You can't depend on this person. It could be somebody in your family, but then your work family could be like who you consider your family too, right? Clarify this. I feel like 5 of Wands in reverse, it's like this person may have like one of those personalities where they joke, they're lighthearted, they have a way of getting away with this behavior without creating conflict. And if anybody ever pulls them up about it, they're like, oh, sorry man, like I nearly forgot, thanks for reminding me, yeah. You know, like they've got a way of coming back and pretending like they never intended to not pay, or they never intended to create conflict, or you know what I mean, like it was just a slip to the mind. I feel like this person is really likable in their personality, but their morality is a little so-so. It's actually 8 of Cups in reverse. Knight of Cups in reverse, what am I saying? It's actually their way of being quite passive-aggressive and deflecting the responsibility. This person just takes care of themselves. They manipulate, actually, to create these situations. And I feel like you haven't really conned onto it yet, that they're lying and they're creating themselves to be a burden on other people. This is a masculine. Believe it or not, it's a masculine. So yeah, this is somebody who feels like kind of like other people should pick up the bill if they've got more money than them. They're doing better than them. But this person will spend everybody else's money before they even reach into their pocket. You know, like they won't use theirs until everyone else is out, or somebody really holds them accountable publicly, because they'll be like, oh, I forgot my wallet, can I get it back to you later, that sort of thing. But they plan it that way, they set it up that way, but then they're the fun, easy-go-lucky type of person that people want around, you know, that are fun to be around, but they just take it for granted. They take people for granted. They sort of like have it like people can pay for the privilege of their company. It's really messed up, actually. So they're not a true friend. They're a user. And it's like if you con on to this person, or whoever does con on to them, they sort of ostracize them amongst this friend group. And they show just enough, like, they pay for just enough, you know, make sure it's in front of other people and that, to kind of like keep themselves under the radar. And then whoever cons on to them, they kind of like, they'll start dropping a few comments amongst friends about it, you know, just food for thought. So yeah, or try to belittle something where it's like, oh come on, it's only like a cheap beer, or you know, they just talk something down, and then would make you feel like you're not a kind, generous person. Like they'll turn it back on you. They're very good at this. This person's very emotionally manipulative. Okay, we've got a dealings relationship with a man. I kind of feel like it's this Knight of Cups we're still talking about with this man. We've got the Moon in reverse. So I feel like these secrets, these hidden things about them are starting to be revealed. I feel like this person doesn't stay in one place for very long. Like they bounce around, because that way people don't have enough time to really get to know what they're like. Yeah, I feel like these secrets are starting to be revealed, and you're getting more and more confident in the fact that you know what's going on here. So now this Empress, dealing with a man, dealing or relationship with a man, maybe coming out of hiding, maybe coming out of, this feels like somebody's starting to be vulnerable here, let their guard down a little bit, returning, things are kind of returning back to the way they were before, or something feels a bit more normal now for somebody. It may be just like getting out, having some social time, celebrating. In that initial like getting out there, maybe after being a mother or not on the dating scene for a while, it's just like getting past that initial getting started hurdle. Now things feel like they're returning back to normal. So somebody could be feeling like they're returning to their old self, and not in hiding anymore. Ooh, 2 of Wands in the reverse. Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Queen of Pentacles, King of Swords, King of Wands. Who are these three? Something heartbreaking happened here. Somebody took some money. I feel like this is in the past, but it's showing up in your future position. There was like a person that you had a dream to be with, this Knight of Wands in reverse, who just played you and broke your dream. Had your life go backwards. Was only there to take money from you. Feel like only now you're starting to get back to the place you were before that whole experience happened. Flip and reverse it if you need to. What's the moon to the 2 of Wands? Yeah, a lot of money was lost. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like only now you're starting to like rebuild this, but you're still not in a place where you can comfortably make a plan or a choice or a decision to move forward. There's judgment coming in for this. So somebody in your life, some man dealing with a man, had you lose a lot of money, or there's been a lot of money go out. You're waiting for this to return to you, or you're waiting for this person to come back and pay you back. But you're kind of in this like judgment's coming in now. This is something from maybe quite a while ago. I feel like somebody gave money to a person that they love, whether it be a family member or a past, like an ex, like a relationship. But this person was toxic, and I don't know if they actually spent it on the right things, on what they said that they were using it for. But there's still a lot of love here, but you're having to think about quitting on this person. Maybe this person's got a lot of toxic addictions, drinking, drugs. There's a codependency here. It still feels like this Knight of Cups in reverse. Maybe you're giving up on the thought of ever getting this money back. If this person doesn't have the money, then there's no real point of a lawsuit, because they've got nothing to give back, even though you'll win. Something is caught up here, and it's creating a lot of toxicity for you as well, just to keep it around, or to have not completely cut it off yet. You can't sort of decide about this because you're still attached to how much you had go into it. This is why, like, you know, your readings have been like you've had a lot of money come in. But then on the flip side, it's like you're coming out of a financial hardship. So maybe you've had this lot of money come in and then you've invested it in something and that's not gone too well. You're feeling like quitting on this person, on this love, or quitting on. You could be feeling like you're quitting. You want love, but you've had bad experiences, and so maybe you're going to quit on love altogether because you've only ever ended up with toxic people, and this could be what's going on right now. Like you're judging the whole situation, like I'll never do that again. I'm never going to open myself up and trust the wrong people. You don't know who you're with. You don't know, like they'll tell you anything to get something out of you. This could be the mindset you're sort of working through. The mental and emotional side of like relationships in general due to your past experiences. So big disappointment and some fear. We've got this Knight of Swords, this in the upright. He's racing in, like wanting to be the hero, wanting to save the day. But I feel like you've already had such a bad experience here. You may not let another person come in and save the day for you. But maybe this person wants to help. So clarify this Knight of Swords. Four of Swords. So you could be getting a lot of rest, doing a lot of healing to get over this disappointment. King of Cups in reverse, Ace of Pentacles. See, you know, something is burdening you. What's certainly burdening this King of Cups in reverse, how they relate. Well, this King of Cups relates to this Queen of Cups. So this King of Cups could be the one who's got too much concern with sexual matters, or like what this Queen of Cups is doing in her personal life. And it's burdening him. I feel like they're not together anymore. Clarify this. Knight of Swords, Four of Swords. Fool in reverse. Like somebody does not feel prepared and ready, or does not think that this Knight of Swords knows how to handle a situation even though they want to help. They don't think that they can solve the problem. The only thing that can solve the problem is the justice system. And maybe there's no kind of point in doing that because the person that took the money doesn't have it anymore. We're at the Tower here with the Justice, so maybe this will pay off. Maybe somebody will get a Tower moment. I think when you cut them out of your life and go, no more. No more, you can't come in and keep taking advantage of me. This could also be like getting sort of a legal protection order put in place so somebody can't come anywhere near you. There's a lot of judgment, justice, and Tower. Like there's a lot coming in on this person here, this toxic person. This Knight of Swords could be them sending a friend in to talk to you on their behalf. That to try and say they weren't taking something from you. It really, the story that they told, that they got ripped off, or somebody took it from them, or something was out of their control, whatever it was. It's there to just try and confuse you and to deflect blame. But at the end of the day, you're still out of pocket. And I think the only thing to do here is to involve the legal system. There might be somebody you need to take to court or report to the police that's stolen from you. And it burdens you to do this, but I think that's the only way that you can handle it. Like, responsibly handle it. And cut off communication with this person and just leave it to either like the authorities or a lawyer or something like that. So I don't know what this is in your life, but you are going to have a victory with the Chariot here. And, you know, it's just a horrible thing to have to go through. Why don't people just do the right thing and be honest right from the start? Because they don't, and that's not all people, and it's not life. So I feel like you are going to get a victory in this matter, but it's a process, and it's out here in this future position. But yeah, and you could be feeling unprepared to do this matter, to speak to an authority figure or to take this into a legal situation. You may be feeling like, I don't know what I'm doing here, but I think that you're going to get the right help, and it's the law's on your side. The law is on your side. But you've got to weave through the lies. You've got to weave through people that do this. Have done it before in most cases, and they know where they stand and what can and can't be done about it. Woo. There could be more than one person involved in this. So let's get you some advice. That's not very nice, Aquarius. That's what's going on. This is somebody you did think you could depend on. Somebody that may have even asked for help. And you've helped them. And they've ripped you off. Somebody that you were friends with. Somebody you may have known for a long time. Or somebody that other people, like other close friends, have vouched for them. Alright, Aquarius. Got this new oracle deck called the Mystical Healing Oracle. So, loving it. Using it for the first time today. And we've got develop stronger concentration. Oh, and at the bottom of the deck, we've got break addiction. So this could be an addiction to this person, and this person has an addiction. Yeah, see, this is talking strongly about quitting or breaking this toxic addiction, and it's a love connection. It's like somebody is addicted to love. This could be a sex addiction somebody could have, which would tie into too much concern with sexual matters here. So develop a stronger concentration. So maybe this is going to be the key here. All right. Says, become more detailed and effective in all that you do. Acute concentration enables you to think in a cohesive, harmonious way. By learning to deepen your concentration, you will be able to delve into a more profound understanding of life, make better decisions, and effectively work with life-changing healing and spiritual processes. As long as your attention is dispersed on the outside world, you are not refining your inner self. Correct concentration removes nervousness and fear and helps you to focus your attention on what enriches and enlivens you. Improving your ability to concentrate also awakens your imagination and ability to visualize, and is a powerful step to developing your intuition. The more you concentrate, the more you start to identify the small details that make all the difference in every area of life. Excellent concentration also allows you to become extraordinary in any field of study and to dramatically improve your memory. Wow. Action. Go for a 15-minute walk. Be present and observe everything you see. Focus on even the smallest details, then try to recall what you saw with as much description as possible. You can also do concentration exercises throughout your workday. Become aware of people you work with. Really look at what they are wearing, what they are saying, how they talk, walk, etc. Then close your eyes and recall what you noticed. In particular, remember people's names and what they shared with you. You could be really, really bad with names. A lot of us are. Somebody out here could be ADD, ADHD. And it's extra difficult to concentrate and to lock in. Even though when you do, you're amazing, you're very effective, but getting that concentration, getting rid of the distractions that stop you from locking in can be a huge challenge to overcome. It's you know, and people that don't have it don't understand how hard it is for the people that do have trouble locking in. So you could be struggling with something like that, or somebody around you could be ADHD, and you know, it impacts every area of life. It impacts the ability to study. It impacts the ability to learn. It impacts your work environment, your, you know, all areas of life. So there, it's saying to practice with this. Practice this concentration. This is going to really help, especially right now, and get rid of those distractions. So yeah, Aquarius, this is your reading. I hope it helps. I hope the messages were helpful, and if you like the video, please hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Help this channel to grow, and I'll be back with your next reading on the 22nd. So keep your notification bell switched on for that, so you get notified when that next reading drops. I hope you take care. Merry Christmas, and we'll talk again soon. Bye for now.